Been a while, Steve?
Mate, I'm out of condition or it's just extremely humid, but I tell you what, either way...
There's no ore there. There's no ore.
Either way, it is hot. It is the calm before the storm. We're expecting up to 20 to 30 mil overnight. Not that that's going to stop us, but it will hinder us, and we're going to try and get out this afternoon. It's a few hours before dark. We're going to head over the hill here and see if we can knock over a deer and work into the night and recover all the meat. The boys have just told me they've seen a couple of deer disappear over the hill behind me as we were coming in here. I only just got a little glimpse of it. What do you think they were?
So did I. Oh, a couple of reds.
A couple of reds.
Yeah.
They're onto us before we're onto them, which is obviously not ideal. So we're about to see how much liquid we lose and how much weight I lose getting over this hill.
Should be an easy carry out, Steve, in this condition.
It's always easy when you carry them for me.
Yeah, well, with that.
Yeah, we just had about 2 minutes of discussion on where to go, and we're none the wiser. Not one of us knew where the deer were.
No.
I thought that was a mandatory sort of action when you're hunting. You're supposed to know where your targets are.
Yeah,
And what's going on? You don't know.
No, they're on the ground.
Hopefully they'll end up on the ground.
Deer on the ground.
Well, nothing's run off on us yet. That's a start. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
You enjoy that trip?
Yeah. Pushed me. He nudged me.
I've had a history of doing it. I just want to remind you too, just in case I'm looking for it, I've got a poofter in my left pocket.
Have you?
Yeah. Just in case we see a fox or, you never know, a dog or anything, I've got ready, the poofter's ready.
Yeah.
So just remind me, I've got one in my left pocket.
Well, while we're being so candid and open,
Ben keeps telling me about this new pack, how good it is, but you know, you'd think you could wash it. What's going on there?
You'll be covered in blood and guts soon, mate.
Yeah, well, hopefully not mine. What brand is it? Hyperlight?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
could have picked a cooler day, Steve.
Oh no. Hold on, Ben stopped. When he stopped, we stopped.
Only saw two, there could be more.
It's too early to be shooting them yet anyway. Too many flies, too hot.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have to wait it out. If we wind them, so be it. Well, we've picked our spot. We're just going to sit here now glassing for the afternoon. It's only about 4:30, so we've got a few hours until it gets dark, and we've got a good line here on the bush. It's probably about 500 metres stretch that we know that they harbour in and come out of just going on dark. And only recently I shot a nice fallow buck. Wasn't big in antler, but he was big in body and in top condition. Had the best part of an inch of fat on his rump, and it was almost like blubber. So if we can get another one or two like that this afternoon, they might be in trouble. I thought I had it all to myself. Nice shady spot. Now I've got the shady dudes.
Have you found a deer yet?
No, I haven't looked.
No, I'm not surprised. Why would you bother?
No, well, I've got me deer spotters.
Exactly.
You're one of them. Ben's the other.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I get to shoot them and you carry them out.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why he bought a new pack. He's just not happy about it. He doesn't like the deal. I think it's a fair deal myself.
If you saw the pissy little pack he's brought in, enough to carry a camera.
Yeah, I didn't even carry my camera. Well, while we're sitting here, anyone got any new gear? I've got the new Mavens. What is it? It's ruse, Ben.
Up the top right.
Yeah, it's ruse. The boys are getting excited. I'm trying to.
What was the question?
I'm trying to ask them about new gear, and then getting distracted.
I've got something new.
What do you got new?
Oh, you're going to love this. This is
Something-
right up your alley.
Something I can use?
Oh yeah.
What?
A butt plug.
I don't want to know about your butt plug.
You do. You know, the butt plugs. I found a holder for it. Look.
Oh.
Look at that. Hey?
Why do you need a holder for your butt plug?
Well, I'll tell you why, Steve. Because when you got that sitting in your backpack, they're sharp. When you finally pay good money for a good backpack,
I don't need to know about your butt plug.
you do.
It's made my afternoon. It's definitely a red. The other one was just down below. It's down in that dead wattle. Yeah, we're not getting over there. 1,336 yards. Yeah, I think we just got to sit and wait. Well, it's about an hour before dark. Ben's got the 15s out and he still can't find one for me, except for the two over the back. It's definitely a red hind, and it looks like a young one with it, but they're not even in the equation. So we've got to stick with our plan, just sit here until the death knock, and just be patient. If it doesn't happen, well, we'll wait. We'll wait until tomorrow. Well, one last look. Haven't seen a thing. It's time to pack up, I think. The boys are obviously giving me the hint. It's almost 8 o'clock and we haven't seen a thing within shooting range, so tomorrow it is. I'm very cosy in here, thank you.
So this is how you found out the news that what?
Shane Warne died. Well, it's the next day. We've had a fair bit of rain overnight. Thank God it's actually gone now. And we've got a little bit of blue sky just breaking through. It's been a while since we've hit these hills behind us, and it's been quite successful over the years getting foxes out of them. So myself, Ben and Lee are going to go over there and give it a crack with a whistle. This is our first location and no luck so far. Been here probably 10 minutes trying different whistles, and the first location, especially when it's quite breezy like it is often the trickiest, because most likely they're going to come in downwind of you. We can only start here and we'll slowly work our way now up into the wind, and hopefully the advantage will be back with us. Seen better days. The 223's definitely got the job done. What are you shooting, Ben? 55 grains? 55 grain out of the 223 is pretty lethal on the old foxy.
That worm has just been blown out of the guts of that fox. Just goes to show the dramas. People they take it for granted. They think that we're hunting for no reason and it's cruel, but at the end of the day, you're eradicating the stuff that really causes all the problems.
Take this one, Ben.
happened there, Ben? Why didn't we see one?
Don't know, it was very quiet, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Nice gullies up through here and there, but
Beautiful, isn't it?
yep, didn't see anything move.
No.
Anyway, next one.
Oh, that's how it goes. Last whistle before we head back. And yeah, I could see a fox. He was just literally laying down there, clear view for me. But the boys had an obstruction, just one patch, probably about a metre square of blackberries in between it and them. So I'm just watching it, sitting there, laying down, happy as Larry. As soon as Ben tried to get up a little bit and move across for a shot, it was all over Red Rover.
Well, maybe we should just pop over that hill. We didn't whistle all that loud.
Yeah, maybe it's worth one more go.
Yeah.
We got one more in us,
Yeah.
and then we're going to head back and see if we can catch some deer coming out to sun themselves this afternoon, because it's starting to get a little bit humid again, but it's ideal conditions, and by this afternoon, hopefully that sun will break right through and we'll be in the game.
Oh, we're in the game. God. Sorry.
We're just about to... Apparently he was going to send 007 over there, but he's not
no,
happy.
A00, not
Well,
necessarily a 7.
Well, he's not happy with us.
You've got to at least have 2 kills. We'll send Ben in.
Lost my thought
So
on
it's
how
your
I was going to
fault.
talk.
So it's your fault. Okay, so the plan is?
The plan is, I was just in the process of getting ready when Ben turns around.
Dear Ben?
Yeah, dear Ben. I'll start again. Look,
You were just in the process of
I
getting
know.
ready,
Look, you've got to understand when I do these videos, these two bastards here distract the shit out of me and I always get it muddled up. So I'm going to just include this so you understand the pain. But anyway, I'm just getting
Are you
ready.
okay?
No, I think so. I'm just in the process of getting ready to go out for a wander and see if we can find some deer. And Ben has just yelled out, oh, there's a fallow buck over there at about 1,340 yards, which seems to be quite a favourite distance at the moment. But this one was within hunting distance. We can hunt in on him. The wind is perfect. Now we've just got to come up with a plan, because he doesn't look like too bad a buck, does he?
No.
Even at that distance, he doesn't look too bad. He's got a very dark neck. He could be just starting to rut up, ready to blue. Well, I reckon we're in for a bit of a fight over there. We just got to get through into that location without pushing the ruse up, because that's going to be our biggest challenge. Here's the plan. Lee's heading that way. Myself and Ben are going to go straight as we can to this buck. Wind should be spot on. It's actually blowing a gale. What's the story? You see him? Harvey could be dropped in that gully.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll feed too far out of it. If anything, he'll want to come down into that lush green grass.
He was heading up though.
Was he?
None of the roos have moved either, so.
Yeah, like I said, just
Sure.
need to be wary. It's not him that we need to be wary of.
Yeah, it's a roo.
Yeah, and any others that may be over there. Yeah, it's a bit of a trade-off when we're going after these sort of animals. You don't want to cover ground too quick and spook something else. But at the same time, the longer they're out of your sight, the more chance they can cover distance. And if they decide to do the little bit of a hip-hop and move off down into a gully, you'll get to where you last seen them, and they could be 500 metres away. So, we're going after him. What's the plan, Ben? Do you still want to go straight at him, or do you want to swing around to the right?
We'll get up here and have a look, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe go over there, it's a bit more open and see what we can see.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that further downwind we get, less chance of pushing roos.
Yeah.
Should be just over here, but we haven't seen him, and the roos are starting to get a little bit wise of us. We're going to take a gamble and try and get around the top of that gully. He's either moved off or he's bedded down in there. He definitely hasn't moved out with the roos. What's your call? not there. Go around to the left. Righto. Well, he's definitely got the better of us. It is a big chance when you lose sight of them from such a distance that they're well and truly gone by the time you get over here, and you've got no idea of that. But I've still got that feeling he's going to stand up in front of us any second. Ben's just spied another buck. We're not sure whether it's the same one or not. He's just down over this gully here. We've got a mob of roos. We're just going to have to see if we can work our way down and just reassess him. You reckon it's a different one? He's a different buck. We haven't been able to find that first buck, which looked quite a substantial buck. Big dark throat on him, didn't he? But Ben's found another one just down below us here. What, about 150, 200? He's not a big buck, but he's got a beautiful skin on him. We're just going to sit here. We've probably got about another half an hour to 45 minutes of daylight. We're going to sit here and just ponder our situation. Oh, he's off. Well, Ben was just saying it was a lot of fun, and as much as we haven't pulled the trigger on that one, and so he's just bolted over the hill. He's probably our centre's now starting to drift down the gullies as it's cooling down. We could have shot him a dozen times. Ben spotted, he was lucky to spot him actually, and he hardly moved for probably the best part of half an hour. Moved his head, and that's it. So we're just going to stick our head over this gully. We may sit on this ridge over here looking at this gully. It's a bit of a feeder for them. So you just never know. It's worth a try. Either way, like Ben said, it was a bit of fun.
All the things I love, where they come and go, but what I need, it never knows. It's the chase of time, it's the fear I'll fail, it's never knowing who I am. It's where I'll go, it's what I'll see, it's what it takes to chase that dream. It's the peace of mind, it's the fuel to the fire, it's the end of the world of my desires.
It's well beyond shooting light now, but Ben's just spotted a couple of red deer just deep down in the gully, sort of where the sun's gone down over there. They're not an option at this stage, but they are feeding up this way, so we'll head back to camp in a minute, and you never know, they may be on the menu for tomorrow morning.